What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as you guys know, about 2 months ago, I ended up putting black cloth A4 Corbos into my car. Now this is something I picked up from Marketplace. And as you guys know, if you watched that video, that was a temporary fix. Now I ordered Corbos from Corbo's website, but they were being made still. So it took, a couple months to get here. Luckily, they have finally shown up. Now these are the burgundy and black leather RRXs. I think they are super freaking sexy and are gonna go super well with the blue and the bronze wheels. So I was on my email the other day and I saw that I got a shipping confirmation from FedEx, and I was like, what the hell did I order from FedEx? I haven't been ordering anything lately. And I was like, what the hell is gonna need a signature? Come to find out, might have been some brand new Corbos that are so hot. Oh my God. Now to give you guys the best comparison, I already went ahead and installed one of the new seats. Now I'm not going to show you because that's going to spoil it, but this is the old seat. You guys remember them. There was some sun fade on the black cloth, but they were definitely in good shape. I got them for a decent price and they did what they needed to do. So being honest here, they were extremely comfortable seats and they fit me perfectly. Now I'm very short, about 5'6", 5'7". Now I know they make the A4s in a wide model too. So, if you're a little bit taller, a little bit bigger, maybe go with the wide version. I'm not sure. Now price wise, the A4s are actually $400 new. Now luckily, like I said, I got these used, so I got a good price on them, but these really aren't that far off of the RRXs in terms of price. Now I paid $900 for these, $450 a seat. These are running, I think, about $400 new per seat, so you're looking $800 versus $900, similar pricing and seat. Now I think the craftsmanship of the new RRXs is much better than the A4s, just in my opinion, but I guess I can just pull the seats out now and let you guys be the judge of that. Bam! All right, guys, so the seats are finally side by side so we can truly see the differences of these two. So first off, up top, the actual headrest part itself, you can tell a little more of an aggressive style in the RRX. Also slightly more aggressive harness holstering spots here. Now, just first impressions when I see both these seats, when I see the A4, I think more of like a rally style seat versus, the RRX more of like a street build kind of seat. Now that's not actually right. Those are just my personal takeaways of them. Now going down on the RRX, you can tell there's definitely a lot of bolstering on each side, honestly more than the A4, which truly surprised me. It looks like you sit a little bit deeper in the seat versus the A4. You can also see the same thing around the thigh area, just a slightly deeper bolster, meaning the RRX should actually, bucket my body better, should be a little more aggressive of a bucket seat itself, but again, I don't know until I get them in the car and actually sit in them and feel them. All right, guys, so we're gonna do the formal sit test here. So going into the A4 first, yeah, they fit and feel really nice. So what I take away, the shoulder area is extremely bucketed. Now it hits my shoulders like the actual shoulder itself, so it kind of pushes my shoulder a little forward, which I don't really respect. Now around like the ribs and stuff, actually it's a great feeling. So the top bolster itself feels awesome. I don't feel like I'm gonna go anywhere. Now the issue with these is the legs. I'm just like, if anything happens, I'm going off these babies. Like there's nothing there. This, I don't know, side padding bolster is really not doing in terms of keeping like my legs in place. Heading over to the RRXs now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So up top, the shoulder area is a little bit wider, so it's not pushing against my shoulders, which is much more comfortable. When it comes to the rib area, not as tight as the A4s, so I definitely feel like I move side to side a little bit more. But granted, not everybody's 5'6", 150 pounds, so would make sense. Now the leg area is what I noticed a big difference in. I can't move them. Like they will not go past the side, which is really nice. The whole unit itself makes me feel like I'm really in the seat, like I'm not gonna go anywhere. When it comes to the actual craftsmanship itself, I can't really knock the A4s because it's a completely different kind of seat, and I just think there's a lot more craftsmanship when it comes to time that goes into the RRX. There's a lot more stitching. The leather's probably a lot harder to work with, but I just think the RRX is like a 30 times better looking seat. Like it just looks so much more professional, and it also just fits my car better. Again, I think the A4s would look, decent in certain cars versus, the RRXs. Like I think this is the better choice for some people, but just for my car, just for the colors that I have going on in my car. I just thought this was a really good pick. So all you're gonna need to install and take out the stock seats is a deep socket 15 with an extension on it to get those fronts. So the other piece you're gonna need is the offset box wrench. Now this is a 15 mil. You're gonna need this because you're gonna be able to get on the bolt without hitting the actual carpet itself. The carpet, the flooring kind of slants up, so if you had a normal wrench, you'd be hitting that every time. So this kind of gives you that little elevation for you to get the full rotation on it. The seats are installed, and I mean, I'll let them do the talking. Damn. Look at that color combo right there. The bronze, the true blue, the burgundy. Oh, stepping away from the front. They look crazy aggressive inside the car themselves. They look like they sit a little bit lower too, but I got them in seating positions pretty much exactly the same. Coming around from the back, now I still haven't got my rear windshield tinted, but Corbeau embroidery in the back looks so professional. Let me check that out. Wide view. Oh. Guys, honestly, I'm not talking because I don't really have words. They look so good. I mean, this is what I was waiting for. I'm glad I didn't end up bailing on these. I'm glad I ended up switching my order to these. I ended up actually ordering the tan and black Corbeau Trail Cats right away, and I'm really, really glad I switched to these. I just thought the colors were going to look really well together, and you never see these around. I mean, I've seen these actual seats in maybe one car on the internet, so I like being different, and man, the colors. Now, I know the panels themselves are still not in the best shape, but I'm working on that. Trying to get one of these local body shops to paint those for me. And I know you guys are seeing these red accents, you know, in the calipers and then up there in the wheel. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the wheel yet because I don't want to paint it. I might try to find some, like, kind of, I don't know, like a soft tape, maybe like a leather tape that's close to this color, and I can just wrap that little reference stripe. And then when it comes to the actual calipers, I'm just going to be doing them black. But you guys know, if you watched my that Cars and Coffee video, that something weird happened with that front right brake, so I got to do the brakes anyways, and I'm just going to go with black because, you know, regardless of what wheels I go with, you know, I want to change the seats out at some point. I can do all that, and they're not like a crazy color that won't match. I think it's time we have to go on a drive with them. Like, we have to see how they feel, so I think that's got to happen. Before we get going though, one thing I forgot is I did order these 2-inch seatbelt strap covers. I didn't know if they're going to be rice or not, but I did it on the other side and they actually look okay. So I think they give that little extra, you know, racy flair. All right, I thought I was going to be able to talk about more. I don't really have anything to talk about. They feel like the old ones. The padding at the bottom is more comfortable. Definitely, like they're comfortable seats, and they're not like, you know, the top of the line race seats. Like, I know you can get like Sparcos and stuff for like thousands of dollars, but for reclining sportier seats, they're nice. I mean, I don't feel like I'm going anywhere. Of course, this is just body roll and fighting, so it's nothing crazy. The nicest thing actually is, like I was talking about in the comparison, is the shoulders are wider, so I'm not like scrunched up like this anymore. I can actually like relax my shoulders. Like I said, side to side, a little more play, but I would have to be absolutely hauling ass for that to make a difference. The nice part is the legs, just because I can actually feel them pressing against the thighs, which is nice. But obviously a big reason I did this is because of the looks, and I mean, the looks aren't even close compared to the A4s. So I would say, all in all, this was an extreme dub, and I really do like this shoulder pad, I'll be honest. It makes it even more comfortable. And as soon as you sit in these seats, you just feel like you're, I don't know, I guess safe would be the word. I'm not trying to sound all weird and stuff, but you actually, I mean, you feel much more protected. And I can't even imagine it once I get the harness in here, if I want to go that route. When did that happen? Alright guys, that is all I have. I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Perfect.